AI credit repair is a lie. I spent my own money testing AI credit repair so you wouldn't have to. I was promised an 800 score with the click of a button. I'm sure you've seen the ads, flashy graphics and testimonials of people getting their dream car, all thanks to some revolutionary AI. The promise was seductive. Sign up, let the AI scan your report, and just watch the negative stuff magically disappear. So, I tried it. I plugged in my info, really hoping for that push-button solution. But instead of a magic wand, I found a pile of marketing myths and the disappointing reality of what these bots actually do. In this video, I'm going to show you what the AI companies don't want you to see and what it really takes to fix your credit. Because the truth is, AI credit repair, at least as it's being sold to you, is mostly a lie. Section 1. The seductive promise of a digital savior. Let's start at the beginning. My credit score wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It was the kind of score that gets you approved for a credit card, but with an interest rate that would make a loan shark blush and a limit that barely covers a night out. I was stuck, and the thought of manually fighting with credit bureaus, endless paperwork and hold music, sounded like an absolute nightmare. Then, the AI ads found me. Let our AI do the hard work. The most powerful AI credit repair software ever created. It was intoxicating. They show you these slick dashboards and progress bars that make it feel like you've hired a financial wizard who works for you 24/7. The concept they sell is that their algorithm can scan all three of your credit reports, from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, in seconds, to instantly find anything dragging you down. So, I signed up for one of the most popular services. The process was smooth, I'll give them that. I linked my credit monitoring account, and within minutes the AI had flagged a handful of items. It was impressive to see it happen so fast. Some modern AI platforms legitimately scan reports and draft FCRA-compliant dispute letters, which is a step up from older, simple template fillers. This software claimed it found several disputable items and was ready to generate letters citing specific legal codes. I clicked Approve. The AI sent the letters, and for a second, I really thought, this is it. It's working. I sat back and waited for that 30-day investigation window to close so my score could blast off. Section 2. The crushing reality of an automated system. About 45 days later, the results rolled in, and they were meh. One tiny medical collection was removed, giving my score a little bump, but the big-ticket items I was hoping for? Still there. One was marked verified, and another was flagged by the Bureau as a frivolous dispute. Frivolous? How? I was using a sophisticated AI, right? This is where the marketing fantasy starts to fall apart. I started digging into what these AI tools really do. What I found is that while the best ones are more than just mail merge programs, many are essentially fancy template generators. The AI isn't doing some deep legal analysis. It's often just spotting low-hanging fruit and slotting your info into a pre-written letter. The problem is, the credit bureaus have their own automated system called e-Oscar to process disputes. When this system gets a flood of nearly identical letters, it can raise a red flag. While using AI won't automatically harm your credibility, sending generic, repetitive letters absolutely can. That frivolous flag could make it harder to get a real error fixed later. I was paying a monthly fee for a service that was basically spamming the bureaus with letters I could have written myself. And here's the biggest secret: AI cannot remove accurate negative information. That late payment from 2 years ago that was, in fact, late? That charge-off from a card you defaulted on? If the information is verifiable, no AI letter can legally force it off your report. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, most legitimate negative items stay on your report for up to 7 years. Certain bankruptcies can stick around for 10, but the idea that you can just erase your accurate history is a fantasy. There's also a potential risk of what's known as AI hallucination. In the legal world, there are documented cases where lawyers used AI that just invented fake case citations. While it's not a widespread documented problem in credit disputes specifically, it highlights a real risk. If your AI-generated letter includes a plausible-sounding but completely fake legal citation, it's an easy excuse for a bureau to toss your dispute. Section 3. The truth about what actually works. So, if AI is just a glorified assistant, what's the real path to a better credit score? My failed experiment forced me to learn how the system really works, and the truth is both simpler and more involved than the ads let on. First, know what you're up against. A widely cited FTC study found that about 1 in 5 Americans has an error on their credit report. That's a huge number. This is where AI can be a useful starting point. Using a tool to quickly scan your reports and flag potential errors is a great first step, as it automates the most boring part of the process. But that's where its job should end. The real work is in the follow-up, and that needs a human touch. Instead of letting a bot send a generic letter, you need to write a personalized dispute. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just clearly state your name, address, the account number, and a simple, direct explanation of why it's an error. Wrong dates? Not your account? Be specific. A unique, personally written letter is far less likely to get tossed into the frivolous pile by the e-Oscar system. Second, you need a strategy for all 3 bureaus. Some cheaper AI services might limit how many items you can dispute at once, but a real strategy is comprehensive. You should send separate tailored dispute letters to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion for each error, because fixing it on one report doesn't automatically fix it on the others. Third, and this is the big one, you have to play the long game. Many apps show you a Vantage score, which can be easier to manipulate and give you a false sense of progress. Most lenders, however, use some version of the FICO score, which is the one that really counts. That 20-point jump on your Vantage score might not move your FICO score at all. The real way to build an 800-plus credit score is kind of boring, but it's the truth. Pay your bills on time, every time. Keep your credit utilization low. Ideally under 10% is great, but definitely below 30%. Have a healthy mix of credit types, like credit cards and installment loans. And finally, you just need time. A long history of responsible credit use is the most powerful factor there is. So, did I ever get that 800 score? Not with the AI, I didn't. After that failed experiment, I took a different approach. I used what the AI had flagged as a starting point, but I wrote the dispute letters myself. I built a simple system to track everything with all 3 bureaus. It took more effort, but the results were so much better. I got a few more legitimate errors removed, but more importantly, I started focusing on what actually builds credit: good financial habits. My score has been climbing steadily ever since, not because of a magic bot, but because I finally understood the rules of the game. AI credit repair sells you a shortcut, but fixing your credit requires a strategy. These tools can be a decent scanner to get you started, but they are not the savior they claim to be. Don't waste your money on a monthly subscription for something you can, and should, do better yourself. The power to fix your credit is in your hands, not in an algorithm. If you want to see the exact manual process I used after the AI let me down, I've put it all into a simple 3-step guide. It's the no-fluff method for finding and disputing real errors. Comment guide below, and I'll send it to you. Thanks for watching.